Just point your finger to let me know when the camera's on. No, just point your finger when... Oh, now? Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Recently, I made some reviews for the new Power Rangers 2017 movie action figures. And in those reviews, there's a reoccurring joke that references the TV series Breaking Bad. Now, anyone who's seen that series, and probably anyone who hasn't seen that series, can tell you that it's all centered around a drug known as meth. What? We can't say it. Man, it's going to be hard if I can't say it. Anyways, it's centered around a drug. Now, in my Power Rangers reviews, I made a reference to that drug and the fact that the people that made the Power Ranger movies also cast Bryan Cranston as Zordon. Now, Bryan Cranston plays the lead guy in Breaking Bad, so I thought it was a silly joke to throw in there. But it's been brought to my attention that that drug reference may not be suitable for any children's watching my video. Well, I'm going to say this right now. When I made those reviews, I really didn't think any children's would be watching my reviews. I honestly didn't even make the connection. Because this movie is based on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that came out like 24 years ago. I figured anybody who saw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, well, they were probably pretty old then, now they're really old. Jeez! So I didn't even think of children's watching the videos. And besides, I thought any children's out there watching my videos would probably make the connection of the Breaking Bad reference. I don't know, I just thought they were smarter than that. But apparently it's been brought to my attention that now I'm advocating children to take drugs or something. I don't know, man, but the comment said the following. The first comment I got was from Bridget Lackey. Oh, hello, Bridget. Aren't you cute? She wrote, I do not like this video. Wow, that's kind of harsh, Bridget. We just met. She wrote, my kids watch videos on here all the time, and it's not okay to talk about drugs when it comes to kids' movies. I honestly didn't think Power Rangers was a kids' movie, but okay. I thought it was an adventure movie or an action movie or something like that. Sci-fi, maybe. I really didn't think of it as a kid's movie, Bridget. I am so sorry. You know, if it was like a Snoopy movie or a Mickey Mouse movie, then I would think it was a kid's movie, maybe. But I didn't make that connection, but okay. But I do remember back when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first came out, parents freaked out, man. They were like saying, oh, these guys are kicking each other and hitting each other. It's teaching our kids to be violent, just like those Ninja Turtles, man. We gotta shut them down. So I didn't realize this was a kid's movie. But anyway, she wrote, what are you trying to teach our youth? Whoa! I'm not trying to teach them anything, Bridget. Jeez, I didn't realize I was standing up here on a podium going, children's, if you do what I say in the video, which I didn't say do it, I just said I think they're doing it in the movie. Okay, whatever. She wrote, can we clean it up or something? Okay, I could probably do that, Bridget. Now, I'm not gonna lie. After I got Bridget's comment, I felt terrible. I mean, seriously, I was like, I wasn't trying to do anything bad, Bridget. I was just making a cultural reference to a TV series that I really liked, and I thought a lot of people would get it. And as for this toy line being only for children, most of the toys that come out these days are made for collectors, which means grown-up children, which are probably pretty old. Now, I really didn't think about it. But you know what? I get what you're trying to say, but when I read your post, I felt really, really bad. And then I got the next comment. The next comment I saw, but might have been the first one left, but this is the order I read them in, was from Dennis Kindy. Now, Dennis got the grade of D. But you know what? Here at Food Reviews, we're going to give you an A++. He wrote, I get you are... Oh, that might explain the D. He spelled you are literally. Anyways, he wrote, I get you are trying to be funny, but when kids see this, because they're... Oh, that explains the D again. Looking for Power Rangers... Why tell them that they are powered by meth? What? Okay, look, Dennis, number one, it was a joke. It referenced Breaking Bad. I think kids know what Breaking Bad is, even if they haven't seen it. Number two, I made it a joke that it was a fan theory. And then I also said that it wasn't a very good theory to begin with. So anyways, it was just a joke, and at least you got it because you said you get that I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry the joke kind of, fell flat and that you think I'm advocating for children to use drugs, but... I'm not, and seriously, I do appreciate you telling me this, though, I really do. But anyways, he also wrote, have a warning on this. Whoa! Okay, Dennis, you don't need to swear at me, so kids don't see it. See it. Okay, okay. So Dennis said that to me. And if I felt bad after reading Bridget's first post, man, did I feel bad now, because Dennis and Bridget were totally ganging up on me or something and saying how horrible of a person I was. And then, it literally happened. Underneath Dennis's original post, Bridget popped back on and she said, thank you. Someone else that sees there is a problem with this. Oh, I agree with you 100%, Bridget. We definitely have a problem with people making Breaking Bad references in their reviews. I mean, seriously, that series has been off the air for, what, 4 years? Jeez, we gotta cut that out. Okay, look, jokes aside, Dennis, Bridget, I am so sorry you took my review to be like that. I would never, never, ever advocate for any children doing drugs. In all my years of being alive, I have never done any drugs, I have never drank alcohol, and I've never smoked anything. I've never done anything bad. In fact, anyone who's watched my reviews can tell you I don't even swear in my reviews. Something that Dennis couldn't even not do in a post. And honestly, Dennis, the fact that you put that word in a post offends me just as much as my drug reference from the, TV series Breaking Bad offended you. So now you know what it's like. I would hate for any child to see that word on a comment in my friggin', thing down there. In fact, don't read that. Look, kids, stop reading that. He wrote a bad word. But you know what? Honestly, kids know that word. They know about drugs. They know everything. And honestly, I'd like to think that kids are smart enough to get that Breaking Bad reference. I'd also like to think that, that drug is a little harder to get than you think it is. But anyways, this left me with a conundrum after reading their comments. I thought, well, I guess I can just delete my Power Rangers reviews. I mean, there's 6 of them. For crying out loud, man, I did a lot of, look at this production quality here. It's not very good, but you know what? It did take me a long time to make those reviews, and I'd hate to just delete them. There was a couple of good jokes in there. So I thought, well, I could delete them and, get rid of them. Or I could edit them, and I thought, well, if I edit them, they won't make much sense, and I'm not that good at editing, so I don't know what to do. So I thought, well, what do I do? And then it hit me. You know what, guys? Bridget, Dennis, you're right. Having a drug reference in a Power Ranger, let's say, review for these toys based on a movie is a terrible thing. And I agree with you 100%. And that, no kid should watch this review. And I agree with you 100%. That's a terrible thing. So, thinking back to the trailer, it hit me. You can't take your kids to see this movie either, because in the trailer, this happens.
So where were you last night?
Me and 4 kids found a spaceship buried underground. I'm pretty sure I'm a superhero.
Cool. Pee in that cup.
Gee, what do you know? An actual drug reference in the new Power Rangers 2017 movie. And they didn't just reference a TV series that had drugs in it. No, they insinuated that that little girl might be high on drugs and her mom wants her to pee in a little cup to prove it. And you know what? That's worse in my opinion. All I did was reference a stinking TV show that had drugs in it. So you know what? Since that reference is actually in the movie, I'm going to leave my little videos up. Because honestly, I did spend a lot of time making them. I know it doesn't look like it, but I did. And hey, Dennis, Bridget, I really do appreciate you bringing this to my attention because that was never my intention whatsoever. And yeah, I think this video and all the others, all 6 of them, deserve a little warning here at the beginning. So Dennis, Bridget, this is for you. Thank you guys for letting me know.
The following movie is rated R.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Disclaimer. Noun. A statement that denies something, especially responsibility. Alright, sit down, everybody. I want you to remember that nobody ever made a good review by making a reference to Breaking Bad. He made it by making a disclaimer at the beginning of said review, telling everyone watching it they're too young to view it. So all you childrens out there, you cannot view this video. Parents, if you can hear my voice, your child is doing something illegal. Stop them by any means necessary. Do not let them watch this video, because their fragile little minds may be influenced by a doll with a glued-on mustache. So consider this your warning.
The answer to what is happening to you is here. You 5
shoes.
Is this some kind of joke? We're talking to a wall.
I was kind of expecting a little more.
Hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and if you saw my last review, you know what my next few are gonna be on, so let's get started, shall we? Today's review will be on Dr. Bandai, MD. And not just a doctor, look at there, he joined Team Rocket. I bet you Ash and the gang think he's such a... Yeah, I didn't say it. Saban's Movie Power Rangers 2017. Legacy Collection figure of the Yellow Ranger. The ranger that runs away whenever there's a battle because she's yellow.
Nobody calls me yellow.
Gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Eastwood. As you can see by the front of the package, it's exactly the same as red, blue, and black, except for this time it's got a picture of the Yellow Ranger right there on the front, and the figure is exactly the same mold as the other three. Whoa! Hold on a second. This is totally different than the other ones. This one's got two major differences. Number one, she's yellow. Number two, she's a she. Check that out. It's a whole new sculpt, and that is awesome. So it will be a little bit different than my last reviews, and I cannot wait to open this package. Now, as you can see, the package itself is exactly the same with the limited edition, the Build a Megazord thing right there. And as you can see, it's got a Megazord arm inside the package, and that is awesome. So I say we look at the back of the package. What do you say? So, here's the back of the package here, looking exactly like all the others, except for this time with yellow lightning. And the right arm of the Megazord is lit up by lightning as well, so you can see which builder piece you get with this set. Everything else is exactly the same. So let's go back to the front of the package, shall we? Because I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to open this package. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we open it! So, here's Trini fresh out of the package, except for this time she's no longer Vietnamese, now she's Mexican. What is going on there at Hollywood? Who cares? She's still yellow. And you know what? This figure looks awesome, and I already noticed one difference between this figure and the male counterparts. Number one, if you look right up here at her bicep, she can actually do this. She can swivel, and unlike the male figures in this line, who, because of those great big shoulder pads, lack that bicep cut, it seems that she has a talent that they just cannot do.
And you can't teach that!
That's right, you definitely can't. Okay, Trini, put your arms down. Now you're just bragging. That's better. Okay, man, this figure looks awesome. She has really good female physique there, and it looks really cool indeed. Let's flip her around, shall we? So, here's the figure from behind, and this figure looks like an alien. If you look there, man oh man, this one definitely looks like an alien. But this is very cool indeed, and you can see all the new design work there because we've looked at the male figures for so long. This one actually has a new sculpt, and it's so cool to see. Her shoulder pads are a lot smaller, but they're a lot pointier. So let's flip her back around, shall we? So, besides getting a really awesome figure, you're probably saying, hey, what else did she come with? Well, you already know. She came with a Megazord arm, the right arm to be exact. And it looks just like the other arm. It's got the guns on the wrists and stuff like that. Still looks like a peanut there at the top. Oh, well. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we look at this figure up close. What do you say? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and it looks like she's got a blue maximal symbol right there on her chest. And if you look down here, these are definitely new. It looks like she's got eyebrows on her boobies. Evil eyebrows giving you the glare, saying my eyes are up here. Yes, they are. But anyways, if you look over here, she's got the same mesh design there. She's got the same gunmetal gray there. And up here, the head sculpt looks kind of the same, but a little bit thinner there. She's got the mouth. This time the pouty lips work because it's a girl. And then up here, you see mine's got a little paint flaw right there. It almost looks like it's got 2 points there on one side and 1 point on the other. But that's just a flaw, probably. Now, up here, does this look like a saber-toothed tiger? Well, I'd say not really, honestly. I mean, I guess a little bit if you squint, but to me, if I look at this helmet from the side here, it almost looks like that silver thing is an eye, and that little point right there is an arm. So it kind of looks like Monty Mole from the Mario games jumped up on the back of her head and is hugging the back of her head. Look out, Trini, here he comes! Yeah, I honestly don't know what the designers were thinking when they came up with these designs. I mean, I understand, let's make them more alien. But you do know the Power Rangers' whole motif was dinosaurs, right? And dinosaurs really existed, so So what are they going to say? Are they going to say the aliens put the dinosaurs here and the Megazords are based on dinosaurs that don't look like dinosaurs? I mean, what? I don't know. But look at her little robo hand. That's pretty cool. Honestly, though, I don't care. I'm just happy to get a whole new sculpt because I just reviewed red, blue, and black, and they all share the exact same body mold. Now, down here, you've got her morpher, and at first I thought they didn't paint it all the way because I thought it was just gold and silver. But if you look carefully, you can see she actually has her yellow morpher coin there in the center. Now, I didn't even realize that they colored the morpher coins. I thought they were all just orange, but apparently they're all color coordinated. Red has red, blue has blue, and black has a gaping hole because somebody stole his morpher coin. That's bad. So yeah, it's really cool that they actually dabbed a little bit of paint there in the center to paint their little coins. That is awesome. Now working our way down her leg here, you can see it's made out of peanut technology there, just like the other Power Rangers are. Very cool indeed. She's got her little knee pad there. It's got a little face on the front of it there. That looks like Meta Knight. Whoa, that's 2 Nintendo references in one video. Man, Nintendo needs to send me a check. Or at least an old Nintendo, because I don't have one. Man, that sucks. Anyways, here's her foot down here, looking cute as can be. Now, looking at the back of her helmet, you can see it has a very strange shape. Now, out of all the other figures, this one does indeed appear to be the most alien looking. Looking at her neck here, you can see she's got a bit of a honeycomb design. Her spine is lit up like the other 3 Power Ranger figures already reviewed, and I really like how this one right here is cut in half due to the articulation. That is pretty awesome. Now you can see her body seems to be covered with the Witchblade, and she has a mesh suit on underneath that, and that's pretty awesome. Her butt looks like it has a zipper down the middle, though. That's kind of weird. And then she's got armored butt cheeks, which everyone should have. That would be awesome. Now, the figure here has thinner legs and thinner arms than the male counterparts because she's female, and she should be a little bit smaller than them. And because of her smaller frame, she can also pretend to be Spider-Man. Now, while I was putting her in that position, check it out. She doesn't have peg holes on her feet. That's something I didn't know. Now, the boy figures actually do. They have like half circles underneath their feet, but you can still use like, you know, the NECA stands and stuff. That's what I used in my last review, or my first review for this guy. So, aside from having the little bicep swivels and the no peg things on the bottom of the feet, you know what? Seriously, this is exactly the same, just a lot thinner and very, very cool indeed. Now, you're probably saying, hey, how's your Megazord coming along? Well, I have to admit, I'm not very happy with it. It does not look like the one I've seen in the trailer at all. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this thing. What the heck, man? So, there's my review of the Bandai Saban's Power Rangers 2017 movie version Legacy Collection Yellow Ranger figure, and she is awesome. I absolutely love the sculpt of the body and everything. This looks so cool indeed. And you know what? That only leaves one figure left, the Pink Ranger, and what? Oh crap, Alpha 5, I forgot about him. Oh well, let's get to those reviews, shall we? And remember, I am Foo Reviews!
And you can't beat that!